Guys, Max Sleepy here, and welcome to a new series we're going to be running on the channel now that we finished our Julii campaign in the Rome Total War Remastered. We are going to be playing through Rome 2, and we're going to be starting another brand new campaign. This time, however, we are not going to play as any of the Roman houses that we all know and love. We're going to leave the Julii well behind. See here we've got the Juniors, which were the Brutii, and Cornelia, basically Scipii. But we are instead going to travel over. Now we've got all these guys. We've got the successor kingdoms here. Seleucids are pretty cool. They do all kinds of interesting and wonderful things, but we instead I'm going to go for one of the Greek kingdoms. Now we've got options. We've got Massilia, Sparta, Athens and Epirus, and we are going to play as Athens, home of democracy and learning, the model of all classical Greek cultural achievement. Now a free city, Athens could again be the preeminent maritime power in Greece and beyond. So we get +3 experience rank to Athenian ship recruits and plus 20% all culture income. Not bad. We're going to play on hard. Just playing very hard. No, we're going to play on hard. The initial challenge is already hard for Athens. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now I am playing with a couple of mods, just some texture overhauls basically for the Athenian faction, add some extra troops to the Greek factions and the Athenian faction, and also a army upkeep mod, which just lowers the upkeep for armies. I think it's a bit more reasonable to have cheaper armies. Without it, you are very, very, very poor. But anyway, here we go. We've loaded in, and you can see here to our north we have Epirus, and to our west we have Sparta. And we start allied Sparta. If we go into the diplomacy here, so we start as a client state of Macedon. And oh no, we don't start allied Sparta. We sure we don't start.
I am
allied.
honoured to receive you, and look forward to your erudite
we don't.
arguments. And
fine. So we are going to. The first thing is we're going to upgrade to a polis. We're going to move to expand the city. So we start with 2 armies here, one bigger and one smaller. We're just going to send these armies, and we're going to choose whichever one.
Make haste, men. On the move. Make haste, men.
Send you guys over. The Harpy's Claws could just head back to Athens. So, what are we going to get here? Well, we're going to consecrate ground. The placement of Athens is a bit iffy in this game. Sparta's roughly, it should be a little bit closer around here really, but the location of Athens is pretty bad. This is more like the shape of modern Athens than historical Athens. Athens itself is actually like sort of in this kind of circular area, but the game's included the port of Piraeus down here and just made it all one city. Bit strange, but anyway, up here we've got Epirus. Down here we've got Crete, Knossos, and then we've got all sorts of seafaring factions. And we do start with a bit of a fleet as well. We've got a Scorpion Troeres, and then 2 little raiding Chimioleas. We're just going to put them into port for now. And then technology. We're going to start by getting logistics. And we're probably going to try and make war with Epirus at some point. We definitely want to try and get hold of some Cretan archers. And we could definitely do with some hoplites. So we've got currently 4 units of hoplites. Only 1 unit of militia hoplites. Let's get another unit of militia hoplites and another of javelinmen. I'm not a huge fan of the slingers, but we can't access any Greek archers at the moment. So yeah. Our goal is going to be to... There is an actual goal. I can't remember where to find it on this game. Strategic overview. It's quite a nice little thing to be added. Here we go, objectives. So, our ultimate objective, 85 settlements, either by direct ownership or through client states, and completely control. 6, so that's for a military victory, economic victory, and cultural victory. The cultural victory is probably the most realistic, but not against going for a military victory. However, military victory will effectively involve us having to do the Roman Empire, but as the Greeks, which I'm not opposed to, but it will make it a very long campaign. We'd be probably more likely to come across a cultural victory, if I'm honest. But the first thing we need to do is completely control 2 provinces, either by direct ownership or through client states and military allies. We have 0. So what we need to do is just look around. So Epirus up here, they hate us, and they're already at war with Sparta. So it makes sense that we go and deal with that, basically, especially while we're friends with Sparta. We're also very friendly and trading with Egypt, which is quite nice. Macedon, for some reason, we're not trading with.
Enter, friend, and speak.
See if
we
they
surely have much to discuss, and perhaps much to agree.
see if they'd be willing to give us a little trade agreement. I don't really want to pay too much money. No. So they're defensively allied with Sparta, but we're the client. So we're a free city, but also a client. At some point we're going to want Sparta. That is just the way it is. But we're not just going to barge in there exactly. What we could do with is... These guys are very expensive to upkeep. So you can see the bottom left, our units are only like 75 upkeep each. Because I have that mod that makes them cheaper. In my opinion, it doesn't break the balance of the game. I think it's more fun, especially if, you know, the military objective for this game is to control 85 settlements and have 160 units. It's a perfectly reasonable thing to do. So, the game, as well as having 2 settlements, wants us to get a defensive or military alliance with Sparta, one of our former enemies, and also be at war with Macedon. Now, we can probably sort something out with Sparta
I am
right now.
honored to receive you.
At the
and
very
look
least,
forward
a
to your
defensive alliance. No.
arguments and witty quips.
Military alliance. No. We've got a non-aggression pact. I think you'd be willing to
You speak well and with conviction.
It'd be
Unfortunately,
really nice
what
to
you
have
say
this.
is like a trireme without a ram. Largely.
So we'll have to work towards getting that. But what we are going to do is, once these guys are recruited, so Apollonia's looking pretty weak at the moment. Let's just go and have a look down at Larissa. So what have we got here? Ah, it's Pyrrhus. Probably not the Pyrrhus, I would imagine. Could be, though. But either way, so nothing massively scary. These Epeius Lancers are not particularly great. It's free to raise one more army. Go for Pictopletes, Epeius Lancers. Pictoplites are quite good. Probably would want to go for the Corinthian Hoplites though. Yeah, so we'll sort that out next turn once we've got a bit more cash. But yes, we are going to start a war this turn, and we are going to work to become nice, friendly people. Spartans are ranking up.
At your service.
Let's see if we can do a bit of army sabotage.
They will never know
Give it a go.
I was there.
Wonderful. That's good. So that's done a little bit to them,
My skills are yours.
and our spy gets a little bit better. It's probably quite useful to have her available to menace is quite nice though. Extra zeal, more detection, less public order, and steals food. It's not bad. Probably just going to go for line of sight at the start though. Right, so we've also unlocked logistics. Let's also get civil, so we can start to build that up. How's this army now looking? Let's hire them for us. The Tarentine cavalry are alright. They are cavalry. I think that's one of the important things to remember. We could do with just an extra unit of cavalry. I think we'll do us you, Basilius. Shall we move to attack Epirus? We probably could move to attack Epirus, to be fair. We've got a decent army now. Maybe I would like just one more unit of Hoplites. Doesn't hurt to be prepared. It's better to be prepared.
How may I serve you? Sabotage. An excellent.
Try and sabotage these guys as well. Failed and has been discovered.
My skills are yours.
Not really the end of the world. Let's get one more unit of them, I think. And I'll tell you what, we can always recruit more mercs while we're here, can't we? Let's just get one unit of veteran Hoplites, and we're going to attack Epirus.
Let them cower like kenneled dogs.
So they're going to be coming at us with levies, some mercenary cavalry. That's the garrison. It's a load of rubbish. These elephants might be a bit of a problem. Game thinks we should be alright. Let's just go for it. Let's go for it and see what happens. So, here we are on the beautiful Rome 2. This is a stunning game. So, this is just one of the other mods. You notice all of these guys have Corinthian helmets. That's all one of the mods does. It's just, I like the Corinthian helmets. By this time, they kind of not stopped being worn, mostly. But I think they look pretty cool. So. Right, we are going to form up across this kind of area. We're going to have our veterans just anchor a flank. Everybody's just going to stay in phalanx for a moment. You guys there, you Cretan archers are going to be our main friend, and we're going to do heavy shot with you guys, and then we've just got a couple of units of cav. Oh yes, and then we have some light hoplites, or militia hoplites, sorry. We're going to hang out there. Right, so what we need to do is we're going to have some flaming shots for when we come across the elephants. Because they will be dangerous. So, they're potentially actually going to come to us. So what I'd like us to do is see if we can kind of form up a little bit. As if they'll allow us to form. If they'll let us form up, that would be very, very useful.
Advance at speed. Slingers, yours to command. Orders understood.
I love our slingers.
Missiles ready and waiting.
I love our javs.
Archers.
You boys can just be here.
Hoplites.
So the cav are well and truly buggered off.
Hippeus lancers.
Where they've gone, nobody knows. Enemy armies coming in from over there, which is fine. We just need to keep an eye out for these elephants. So I'm going to try and keep the Tarentines away from everything. So we're getting some good shots over there. These hoplites will hold quite nicely, especially against militia hoplites. What we can do is start to move around. Let's just make sure everybody is on guard mode. Right, so you boys are now going to need to flee. Good, so the Illyrian levies are already fleeing. That's good. Right, elephants. You boys, go and try and get them. Over here. Mercenary Tarentine cavalry. So, you boys just form up. And then let's see if we can get on them. Quick as you can, gents. I want those elephants dead. How on earth did they manage that? Never mind.
Ready for orders. Archers! Burn them!
Oh, stand you by, boys.
Hoplites, ready!
Alright. Let's see if we can't freak them out. These guys are broken.
General!
Our cavalry are kind of stuck in the middle.
Swift and accurate.
These Tarantine cav are... Right, elephants are gone. Elephants are dead. Winner.
Archers!
You guys can go back to heavy shots.
Ready!
You guys can go back to standard javs.
General!
The Tarantine cav are just
Engage!
being annoying.
Javelin men! Archers! Commander! Slingers! Javelin men! Missiles awaiting target. Hoplites! Your orders! Rackets! Hoplites! Engage!
Ready and waiting.
Tarantine cavalry! Fire on the enemy! Hoplites, ready! Slingers! Archers!
Shoot them.
General! Charge! Victoria!
Stick a little bit of inspiration on these guys. Alright, they are starting to cut through a little bit, so let's...
At your command. Ready.
Hoplites! Javelin men! Charge! Ready and waiting! Slingers! Fire on the enemy! Archers!
Good, so we're starting to get breaks now.
Now! Your orders! Fire on the enemy! We await your command! Quick march! General!
Good, our cavalry there have done their jobs.
Ready and
These
waiting.
guys are going to hit the levy
Your
pikes.
orders! Archers!
You guys are going to go over there, like I told you to.
Slingers! As you command! Ready and waiting! Hoplites ready! Hoplites ready!
Come on, let's get amongst them.
Charge!
Spear infantry ready.
Hoplites! Yours to command! Withdraw!
Orders. Commander.
Right, good.
Pay us lancers!
Let's just deal with the last of Pyrrhus and his cavalry,
Commander!
whilst they get shot to shit.
Forward! Ready for orders!
These boys serious?
Hoplites ready!
Bloody cavalry.
Pay us
Pain in the
lancers!
arse. You like, have like so few tools to deal with cavalry.
By your command! Slingers!
It's just the most annoying thing in the world. Right,
Orders.
let's rip off 3 squads of you to get amongst this lot.
We await your command.
Hey, don't let them go.
Archers! We await your command! General! Archers! Your orders! Slingers! Archers! Missile infantry ready for orders! General!
Good. Come on. Broken and gone. Right, so these guys are now starting to have a bad time. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's 14 of you. Just die. Go away. I hate skirmisher cavalry. I hate skirmish cavalry. With a passion.
Missile infantry at your
A burning passion, in fact.
Heavy cavalry ready and willing!
Right, let's get rid of these guys now.
At full glory!
Right, they're broken.
Javelin men!
That doesn't mean they're gone.
General!
So keep hitting them, because I want them shattered.
Hop blitches!
Look at these bloody slingers. Right,
Hop blitches!
draw up,
Spears ready.
draw up.
Advance at speed.
Hop blitches ready! Javelin men! General!
No, no, you continue annihilating them.
Take aim! Fire! Archer!
I want those cavalry killed.
Advance!
Right, you guys are out of ammo, so the rest of you can chase them up. So steady, huh?
Hop blitches! General!
These bloody slingers.
Slingers! Hippias lancers!
Okay.
Ready and waiting. Ready for orders.
Attack their positions!
Commander.
Yes, Commander!
How are these guys still going?
Hop blitches ready!
Right, get into them.
Hippias lancers!
You lot, start hitting them.
Missile infantry!
You lot, start hitting them. You lot, get into them. You lot, get into them.
Ready to ride! Charge!
So push them off.
For glory! Hop blitches! General! Engage!
Orders.
Go on, keep them pinned.
Lancers! For honor and glory!
Alright. You lot doing my lid in now.
Missile infantry ready!
Commander. Quick march. Spearmen ready for orders.
Let's push in. There we go. Let's actually get in and amongst them.
To arms! At your service. Cut them down!
General! Advance at speed!
On my order! Withdraw! Orders. Advance!
Alright, we need to get the general over here. Start buffing some morale.
Archers!
Archers are, yeah, doing fine. They're just
General! For quickly now!
because somehow
Forward!
they are causing us some real beef.
Advance at speed!
Oh, for God's sake.
To
Bloody cavalry just will not go away. Alright, charge in. Let's.
as you command! Forward! Diamond formation!
Good, wavering. Go on, get in there. Have them. Right, they're shattered. Good. Use hot plateaus. Ah, there we go. Right. Finally.
Hop blitches ready! Missiles awaiting targets. Hop blitches!
Ready for orders. To forward! Commander.
Hop blitches ready! Hop blitches!
By your command.
Heavy horse at your command! Forward!
Commander. Charge!
General! For glory!
For glory!
What are you lot stuck on?
Advance at speed!
You lot.
Cut them
Orders!
down!
Yours to command! Fight quickly now!
Question is, what are you lot stuck on?
To arms! Forward! Fight for glory! Ready! Hop blitches ready! General! Glory awaits! Hop blitches! General! Hop blitches ready!
Your orders.
Hippias lancers!
Very good, their general's dead.
Missiles ready and waiting! Hop blitches ready!
Come on, get into him.
As you command.
Good.
Orders understood.
There we go. They've got nothing but slingers left, have they? Yeah, costly victory. Definitely. Those definitely had a lot more morale than you'd expect when they're like completely surrounded on all sides. But fair play to them. They fought. They fought. We're just going to occupy the city. We're not going to rip it apart. We're not going to raise it. We're not going to do anything awful. And good. Our general, Zenobios, great name. I think you just want to. Oh, let's get a shield bearer as well. That's quite nice. Right, we could probably do with unit cav, a couple of units of hoplites. We'll disband those once the army's regained. It's just in case we get any follow-ups. But Larissa is ours. This is good. Ooh, Horse training village. That's quite nice. And a consecrated grounds. We are going to build shrines to Athena everywhere. Because who else gives us victory? Athena, of course. Excellent. So we've completed the first civil and first military, and now we can move on in the world. And we probably want to get a little bit of agricultural tech. Yep. So let's start forming up our agriculture. You are just going to fly yourself over to Apollonia.
Someone seeks to bar my passage. Mischief and mayhem. I have failed you.
You foolish,
As you command.
foolish peasant woman. Right, the good thing is Macedon won't attack us because we're a client of theirs. So we're kind of safe from them. Very nice. We can upgrade our cav to have level 1 horses, which is nice because we control Larissa, of course. That gives us plus 5% cavalry movement speed from recruitment. Nice. It's pretty good. So this gives us more Hellenic cultural stuff. We are, however, pretty broke at the moment. So let's get rid of these guys. We're keeping the Cretan archers, but both of you can now go. Now we're getting a bit more cash. In a perfect world, we wouldn't have these guys. We would just keep these bad boys. But we need cavalry. It's like one of the best things you can have as the Greeks, and also the thing that you don't get for quite a while. Yeah, we need good cavalry.
At you on the road again.
So what have we got
Is there
down here?
anything else? They will never know I was there.
Come on, start sabotaging them. Wonderful.
Success is all I want.
So, good.
You can call me Nyx.
Assassination's quite useful, but I do want to start getting down towards here. But we are using our spy as a scout, so it also behooves us to have a solid scout. No, what we could do is utilise the fact that our ships get +3. So we're going to get a couple more. We're going to get a couple more ships with which to hopefully do some damage to these buggers, whilst our army slowly but surely regenerates, because it will take a bit of time. Okay, they've sent their troops over. Why do we have a food shortage? Why has a food shortage just happened? We didn't build anything. Is it from the ships? No, couldn't have been. I'm really not sure why we've just run out of food. Nothing, to my knowledge, changed. We just randomly ran out of food. But we're going to start sending our fleet around to go and visit Epirus.
We hunger for battle. We hunger for battle.
And we'll just have to hold steady. Yeah, I really don't. It's because of this? No, we haven't. Could not tell you why we had food and then suddenly didn't anymore. That's probably an enemy agent stealing food. That's probably what it is. Yeah, we'll give it a go.
My skills are yours. Treading softly.
Could not tell you why we suddenly ran out of food. I would assume there's a enemy agent stealing some food somewhere.
Protecting our secrets.
But either way, we are apparently running out of food. Yeah, I really couldn't. I could not tell you why we've suddenly started running out of food. We had food and now we don't anymore. I no idea what changed. We'll just turn the taxes off. No, that gives us. Well, we're better off not doing that.
Ready for battle.
You can call me Nix. I do enjoy a little trouble.
Ah, there's the fucker.
That worked out all right.
Yeah, so they are stealing food from us.
They will join us. Succeeding is what I do.
Damn,
At your service.
getting quite a bloody good spy here. Yeah, that's why.
My skills are swift and silent.
Right, so this army's going to come in, and we are going to have to try and defend against it. We're going to send our fleet up to Apollonia.
As an Egyptian, I am unused to begging, but I will beg for a treaty with...
Yes, we will have a non-aggression pact with Egypt. And of course, here the arseholes come. And they've got veterans. Alright. So what we need to try and do is remove these 5 units from the equation. Now we have precious little cav because of the arsehole spy stealing our food. But we'll see what we can do.
If we are victorious and live, I will sacrifice to Zeus and Ares for their favor and help in our defense. But we mortals must do our parts as well. Fight with honor, and all will be well. By your command, Melissa!
Commander!
Hoplites! Form phalanx! Pike men!
Quick march! Double time!
Your orders! General!
Alright, so good news, he's going to send his general forward.
Missiles awaiting targets!
Like a moron.
Orders understood!
Let's just get the mobs in, but
Advance
keep them
at
safe.
speed! Hippeus Lancers!
And once the cavalry's in, we can then start moving down here.
Prepare to engage!
We're going to go melee mode. Go out here actually.
Hoplites!
Those guys will be alright against...
Team cavalry and waiting!
those guys will be okay against the enemy forces. Excellent. Now they're bringing their javelin forwards. So let's go and have them. I'm not so keen now.
Hoplites ready! Tarantine cavalry! Hippeus Lancers! Back forward!
What we can do is have our cavalry ready.
Hoplites!
We await your command!
Hoplites ready! For glory!
Spear infantry, ready! Ready for orders!
So you boys.
Quick
over here.
march!
rest of the missiles are just doing missile things. So javelin men are back and forth. Our militia hoplites are holding. Alright, cool. Slingers are now coming forwards. Should we? Let's get around the back of them. Nope. Keep them busy, but don't do anything to them. And you guys can be off melee mode. And you guys can be off melee mode. You guys can just start annoying them. Let's start skirmishing with these buggers.
Militia! Advance! Ready for orders. Orders understood. Your orders. Impious lancers!
So we're going to have some troops come around here, and they're going to push up the back.
Missile cavalry ready. Tarantine cavalry.
Do you want to get any closer to them?
By your command.
Idiots.
Hoplites ready.
Right. Let's punch them in the rear.
Archers! Fire! Missile infantry ready. Loose! Orders understood.
Absolute morons.
Tarantine
So they didn't disengage for some reason.
orders.
Yeah, have troops coming in.
Cavalry! Missiles ready. Impious lancers!
They're going to continue to shoot at them.
Hoplites! Right the line. Orders. And for glory!
Pikes at the ready.
Missile armed riders. General!
Right. Now the pikemen are busy.
Tarantine cavalry.
Let's have a go at these guys.
General! Your orders! Impious lancers!
Good. Javelin men are collapsing. And one of them has collapsed. Both of them have collapsed. Right. Back.
To command! Hoplites ready! Spearmen ready for orders.
They have also collapsed. Still shooting the living fuck out of them.
Command! Militia! General! Forward!
Right.
At your service.
All of these guys are holding.
Commander!
Just charge them. Break the backs.
Charge!
Come on.
Quickly now! Ready for orders. Back, back! Withdraw! For honor and glory! Advance! Back, men! Back! Warriors! Prepare! Prepare to die!
No, the pikes still exist even when
We await your command. Spears ready. Your orders. Back, men! Back! Back, back! Commander! Withdraw! Ready.
come on boys, get into them.
Hoplites! Spear infantry. At your command. The brave ready for orders. Advance! Quickly now! Hoplites ready! Militia!
Come on, get into them.
Missiles ready and waiting.
You're out of ammo. You know what you need to do.
Archers! We await your command. Archers! Missile infantry ready. Hoplites! Spearmen at the ready.
guys didn't fancy doing anything then? Alright, they are now well and truly in.
Spear infantry, at your command.
Slingers! Fire on the enemy!
That's it, keep firing,
Archers!
idiots.
Take aim!
Spearmen, ready for orders.
Come on, they're falling, they're faltering, they're faltering. Good, we took the pikes out.
General! For glory!
Right, cut them down. There we go. Another costly victory. Yeah, well and truly, but a victory nonetheless. Oh, a difficult one, but we achieved like 2-1, and we kept the town. Thanks, Sparta. Could have wiped them out, but yes, I know, because they're fucking spy,
You can call
just
me
sitting there.
Nyx, moving unseen. In your service,
Right.
I never tire.
There we go. What do you think about that, fuckers?
Your orders?
My skills are yours.
Ready for battle.
We have food again. No, Sparta's fine, don't worry. Like, genuinely. Yep. For now, Sparta, you guys
Greetings, friend.
can
Greetings.
have...
Will you have wine, fine olives, or agreeable talk?
military access if you want it.
Simple prudence means that I must refuse your offer. Although I did enjoy your
You're an idiot then, because I'm like offering you a way out of your area. Some other places don't really like us, which is annoying. There's not a huge amount of money to be made from trading with people, so we won't worry too much about it. But anyway, the food situation is sorted. These units should now be able to actually start healing again.
Turn about! Our voyage is done.
That's as far as you went. And you retreated towards them. Well, I'm really glad you guys exist. Well, we're going to have to fight a naval battle, which our admiral has somehow completely fucked up. It's very noticeable in this game what cheats the enemy gets. You know, they've got like a village and they are able to whip together another army
Victorious and live.
and do all the rest of it. Like it's very
Help in our defense.
it's very noticeable in this game
Must do our
what cheats the AI gets, like way more than some of the other Total War games. So it is a bit frustrating. But you know, nobody said it was going to be easy.
As you command.
Ships ready! Support ships ready! Fire on the enemy! Fire! Commander, as you command! Ships waiting!
Support ships ready.
Your orders?
Support ships at
Commander.
your command. Orders understood.
Ready for orders!
General.
Yeah, the naval combat in this game's not particularly exciting.
Set oars!
Everybody kind of just
Loose! Support ships ready!
Orders! Fire on the enemy! Our missiles await your orders!
General! Ready yourselves! Faster! Yes, Commander!
Ships ready!
Let's ram them. Boop.
Support ships ready!
I deeply dislike naval combat in this game. I find it incredibly unenjoyable because it's all just kind of this crap, basically. It's just men with javelins just lobbing them at each other, and for whatever reason. I mean, they correct me if I'm incorrect, but my navy looks almost identical to theirs. But we have more experience, but for some reason their navy was better than ours. Again, the AI cheats heavily in the... They were bad in the sort of original Total War games, but they're really bad in some of the later ones, I think. Yeah, anyone who's ever played like Shogun on Legendary, it's kind of stupid.
We hunger for battle. We hunger for
It kind of stops being a challenge and just becomes a bit of a boring grind. They continue to... Epirus has literally a settlement, to my knowledge. I think they literally only have one settlement, and they're just whipping out like fresh armies continuously. They can afford mercenaries. Like they've got a single settlement, which is like a village level settlement. It's not even a town. It's kind of a bit like
your command.
it does become a wee bit frustrating fighting the AI on this game sometimes.
Ready for orders.
But we do have a lot of cash money. So how about we hire a load of mercs, and then when this army turns up, they'll have the shock of a lifetime. Strange, they weren't up for it. These guys are running out of food as well. Yeah, now we are broke.
Commander.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to disband you guys, because then at least we still have some cash coming in. So we're stealing their food, they're stealing our food, and we're now up to 5, so they've obviously stopped stealing our food. It's exciting, isn't it? We can always get a Shrine of Poseidon if we want some extra food as well. We are going to want to go to a Holosiderus barracks so that we can start getting Greek citizen cav. And then, yeah. So, that's going to be it for this episode, guys and girls. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the content. It's probably just a bit of me whinging, but I haven't played Rome 2 in quite a while. Oh, excellent. People in Macedonia really like us. That's nice, isn't it? Nice. Anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thanks very much for watching. If you like the content, please do leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you liked. If you dislike the content, feel free to leave a dislike and a comment. Let me know what I can improve on. Any tips or tricks, greatly appreciated, especially for people who know Rome 2 better, because I still don't really understand any of this stuff. If I play as Rome, I normally play with a mod that kind of gets rid of it, because I just don't find it very enjoyable. I don't like the way it was implemented. I don't think it's very fun. I preferred how the original Rome did it, where they just had the 3 families. But yeah, if you want to see more content and keep up with it, please do drop a subscribe. But as always, thank you each and every person for watching. And as always, this has been Muck Sleepy, signing off.